Welcome again. It's been a privilege having you share these reflections, and some of you have been commenting in the comment boxes. If that's something you would like to do, or you've got a question to ask, or something that's helped you, please do hit like, and please do type away in the comments box. I do try and get to answer them all, but today's question carries a particular poignancy for Gill and me. Some of you will know our journey. Just over 3 years ago, our son, my best friend, died after an incredibly painful, quick and brutal fight against cancer. Joel and I worked together in business and church stuff. We would do outdoor adventurous things together very often, and we would talk and or email multiple times every day. And the pain of loss has been intense. Joel left behind his wife and 2 children who carry even more pain. We knew God could heal Joel. He knew that, and he would pray for healing as we would every day, often directly with him, and yet God, for whatever reason, took him. So how can Gill and I face today's question? You will probably ask in a moment, because here it is in its context. 2 blind men followed him, calling out, "Have mercy on us, son of David." When he'd gone indoors, the blind men came to him, and he asked them, "Do you believe that I am able to do this?" "Yes, Lord," they replied. Then he touched their eyes, and he said, "According to your faith will it be done to you." And their sight was restored. Jesus warned them sternly, "See that no one knows about this." But they went out and spread the news about him all over that region. In fact, Joel said to us in the months before he died, "If he answers, I will dance on the streets of Darlington." We have a close friend. Just a month or so back, he had a heart attack, very nearly died, and in fact called Gill and me from ER, or A&E as we called it, to give her and me a prophetic exhortation. Pretty sure he only had hours to live. Early on into his recovery period, his daughter, a similar age to Joel, was diagnosed with what looked like a fast-spreading cancer. Of course, we rallied round and prayed, but for us it was tinged somewhat, as you can understand, with the very raw memories of our own brutal experience. His daughter had one up. They removed what they could and said they thought they'd found more cancer of a more aggressive type, a deep challenge for our friend. A long wait for biopsy results and another procedure. And as my friend's daughter went into theatre, she said to her dad, "Don't worry, Dad, God's got this." When the surgeons went in for the second procedure, the aggressive cancer appeared, totally gone. They simply couldn't find it. I tell you both stories because both stories feature in every church life. Jesus didn't heal every sick person when on earth, and everyone he did heal ultimately died. And yes, I can't answer why Joel died and my friend's daughter was spared, but what I can tell you is there was a moment of faith released in one that wasn't released in the same way in the other. Both families can answer yes to the question, "Do you believe that I am able to do this?" But the outcome for both families was night and day, grief and joy, different. Folks, I don't know what challenges of this kind or similar you may have been through or yet will go through. For some, you've received the healing of your loved ones. Blessed be the name of the Lord. For others, you have not. And like us, you faced the pain of loss. And by the way, only you will ever know the full depth of that pain. And you and we will likely never get an answer this side of heaven to the question, why? But would you allow me today to reach out in love, the wraparound love of the Father God, and share some of your pain today, and to pray for that belief in Jesus, that you do believe I am able to be protected. Father, bless each person, every individual watching this, and I pray that you would protect that prayer of faith that still resides in us. You are able. We stand firm on your word.